Hi trader, and in this video I made over $1,000 and I started with only 200. Can you imagine that? If you're still interested, just watch this video till the end and keep your eyes on this, because this strategy is absolutely unpredictable and this is very cool. I did it with my team of traders, and if you want to become a member of my team, just write me a code word plus social trading in my Telegram. Write it anywhere you want and I'll add you to this group. So trader, we are already on the broker site. At the top you can see currency pair that I have chosen in advance. The starting balance for today is $200 and the time frame of the first trade will be 5 minutes, and we will open trade for our entire balance. And let's move on to the first currency pair. I decided to remove this one, it suits me perfectly, and in this case it's more profitable to open a deal on the price decrease, as the zigzag indicator shows that we have finally formed a local maximum. This of course indicates a further downtrend. So we also see that the Demarker indicator doesn't show any sharp changes and its end is directed downwards. This all suggests a slow downward movement. Let's observe our trade until the end, of which there is still a lot of time left. And as you can see, the first candlestick is no longer here. They suddenly started to grow very high, but this shouldn't scare you at all, because we are about 4 minutes away from the end of the trade. The candle moved very interestingly. The first candle closed very high, but the next candle started to actively grow downwards. We even drew the indicator line and you saw it yourself. By the way, one of our traders told me his success story. He told me how thanks to my signals and strategies he turned his $150 into more than 3,000 in only one day. And he can also continue to make money with me. If you want to know what he spent his money on, then follow the link in the description of my Telegram channel. While I was talking, the candle formed down, but not low enough, and the first candle has already approached the boundary of opening our deal. It cannot but be here. I hope that it will be fixed in our favor, because the end of the deal there will be 2 more candles. I am sure that we'll close in plus. Indicator for Demarker tells us about active movement down, but while our candle is growing up, everything tells us that the chart should move down, so I don't worry about the end of my deal. We have only seconds left and the deal is still in minus, and I'm very much worried, but all indicators say that the deal should close in plus, and there are only a few seconds left and the deal manages to close in the plus. I was very risky, but our deal closed in plus and the profit is $166. And let's move to the next currency pair. Oh, just a great currency pair, but before starting I want to decrease my time frame by 1 minute. And of course increase the trade amount by the maximum, and of course we're going to open a down trade. First of all, I do it because the local minimum isn't formed on the zigzag indicator, but the local maximum on the contrary is formed very firmly. But on the indicator demarker we can see that it's directed downwards closer to the oversold area. This all tells us that the chart will go down. And while we still have a lot of time, let me tell you about the Demarker indicator. This indicator is very similar to the RSI indicator because there is also an overbought area and the oversold area. So when the chart crosses the upper area for some time, it will move up, but then there will be a price failure, after which the indicator together with the chart will rush down. This will be the sell signal. It also works in the opposite direction when the indicator breaks through the oversold area, but there are times when the indicator doesn't break through any of these areas but moves between them. If the indicator is directed downwards, the chart will move downwards, and if the indicator directed upwards, the price will move upwards. It's simple. So we're back to our trade, and we see that all the candles were formed after opening of our trade. They all formed downwards, and as you can see, we've redrawn the local low, and so far our trade is closing in the plus, and the indicator Demarker is also moving down now. Everything is going according to the plan. As long as the candle didn't let us down, and the bigger part of all depends on candlestick. There are only a few seconds left to close our deal, and this candle is formed down again. So 3, 2, 1, and our deal closed in plus. That was awesome, and the profit is $300. And now we're moving on to the last currency pair for today. This is the currency pair that's perfect to end today's trade, and let's take our time frame down to only 1 minute, and of course let's open a trade for the maximum amount. In this case, of course, it's worth opening a link to the price increase. First of all, we observe on the indicator Zigzag not finally formed a local maximum, and subsequent candles are drawn upwards. If so, and will shine upwards, our maximum will be redirected at any moment. And again, we see that the local minimum formed, which also tells us about the price rise. Moreover, according to the indicator Demarker, we see our bottom area has been broken, and also the end of our indicator is directed upwards. Accordingly, if it has broken through it, it will move in the direction of some time. And as I said, it was drawing in the local maximum. So the next candle we're going up, and I'm 100% sure that the trade will close in the positive. And let do a countdown, my favorite. So 3, 2, 1, and our trade closed in plus, and our profit is $452, almost $3. And before we say goodbye, I want to remind you that in my Telegram you can find this strategy and other strategies which will help you to start earning one day. And of course, if you're interested in receiving signals, my Telegram channel is for you. Just write me a code word plus social trading and you'll start earning money today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.